Good afternoon everybody and happy Monday. Hope you all have had a lovely weekend. So to kick us off this Monday afternoon, we've got our third book in our Oliver book series. So last week we had Oliver's vegetables, we had Oliver's fruit salad, and today we've got Oliver's milkshake. I think we know what he's going to be making in this one. So we've got the same author, we've got Vivian French, she's written our story today. Our same illustrator who has drawn all the pictures, that's Alison Bartlett, and I'm going to read our blurb first that will tell us a little bit about this story. So, Oliver, the world's most fussy child, is back. Busybody Auntie Jen is determined that Oliver shall drink his milk, but just how can she persuade him? That's what we're going to find out today. We know from the other stories that in the end he actually really liked vegetables and he really liked fruit. So let's see if he's going to drink some milk in this story. Get yourself into a space where you can see. There we go. Mum woke Oliver at 8 o'clock. Time to get up, she said. Remember, you're going out for the day with Auntie Jen and Lily. Oh, do I have to? Asked Oliver. Yes, said Mum. I'm going shopping. Oh, said Oliver, I hate shopping. Auntie Jen bustled in after 9:30. Goodness me, Oliver, she said, orange squash for breakfast. Milk is much better for your teeth and bones. Lily made a face. Don't think she likes milk either. I don't, began Oliver. You don't like milk? Asked Auntie Jen, wagging her finger at him. Just like my Lily. What you need is one of my yummy milkshakes. They do sound delicious. The town clock struck 10 as they drove past. Where are we going? Asked Oliver. Shopping, said Auntie Jen. Lily sighed loudly. And Oliver looked horrified. But Mum said that we're going out for the day. We are, beamed Auntie Jen. We're going out shopping for a yummy, scrummy milkshake. Now, if they're going shopping to get ingredients for a milkshake, what sort of things do you think they might need to get? Oh, doesn't look like they're at a supermarket this time. Oliver was surprised when Auntie Jen parked the car. Out you hop, she said cheerfully. But there aren't any shops here, said Oliver. Only fields. That's right, she nodded. We're going to a farm. I wonder if you know, why are they going to a farm and not a shop this time? We're going to buy fresh milk from real cows and fresh fruits. Then we'll go home again. And what will we do then? Oliver looked hopeful. Watch a video? No, said Auntie Jen. We'll make a yummy, scrummy, fruity milkshake. Oh, said Oliver. Oliver climbed onto the fence and a big woolly sheep looked up. Bah, it said loudly. Bah, Lily giggled. It's asking you if you want a scritchy, scratchy, puffy, fluffy, woolly jumper. No thanks, Oliver said. Tell it, I'm going to have a yummy, scrummy, fruity, fluffy milkshake. Wow, lots of describing words there. Frothy, Lily said, not fluffy. Lots of hens were strutting and scratching around the yard. Cluck, they said. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Do you put your eggs in milkshakes? Oliver asked. Goodness me, no, Auntie Jen said. Oh, said Oliver, I just wondered. No yolky jolky eggs, said Lily. Not in our yummy, scrummy, fruity, frothy, icy milkshake. Wow, even more describing words. What animal have we got here? Oink, oink, Oliver jumped. What's that? Auntie Jen laughed loudly. Pigs, Oliver, just there. Oliver and Lily stared into the pig pen. Wow, said Oliver, she's huge. Lily was counting. 8, 9, 10 piglets. And they're drinking their milk like good little piglets, said Auntie Jen. Oliver and Lily looked at each other. But they're not drinking yummy, scrummy, fruity, frothy, icy, nicey milkshakes. Lily got bored of watching the piglets. She peeped over to the open top door of a shed. Goat, she said. Oliver came to see, and so did Auntie Jen. Goat's milk is delicious, Auntie Jen told Oliver. Yuck, said Lily. I hate goat's milk. Nonsense, Lily, Auntie Jen frowned. You've never even tried it. Oliver saw the cows first. They were big, much bigger than Oliver. There, said Auntie Jen. Aren't they wonderful? You stay here and look at them, and I'll go to buy our special creamy milk. Oliver felt a little anxious. Can I come with you? He asked. I'm coming too, said Lily. In the farm shop, Auntie Jen bought a big carton of fresh milk. Oliver dear, what's your favourite fruit? She asked. Blueberries, Oliver said. Then we'll buy blueberries for all of our milkshake, smiled Auntie Jen. Lily nodded. Yummy, scrummy, fruity, frothy, icy, nicey. What was the next bit, Oliver? Oliver beamed. Tip-top tasty. What kind of fruit would you have in your milkshake? Wonder what your favourite fruit is. Mum, Oliver rushed into the kitchen. We're back! And Auntie Jen is going to make a yummy, scrummy, fruity, frothy, icy, nicey, tip-top tasty, dreamy, creamy milkshake. I certainly am, said Auntie Jen. This young man needs his milk. She pulled out Mum's mixer and tipped in the milk and the blueberries. Then she chopped up a banana and dropped that in too. Woo! Went the mixer. The mixer whizzed and whirled. You'll love this, said Auntie Jen. Said Oliver. This is scrumptious. Oliver finished up his milkshake with a loud slurp. Mum, he said, can I have one of these tonight instead of my hot milk? Auntie Jen stared at him. But, Oliver, she said, you don't like milk. Yes, I do, Oliver said. I only had orange squash for breakfast today because I put too much milk on my cornflakes. There wasn't any left to drink. The end. Oh, so Oliver did like milk, just like in the other stories where he thought he didn't like vegetables and he didn't like fruit either. I wonder if you were to make a milkshake, what fruit you would have in yours. Oliver said that he liked blueberries. I think I would have strawberries in my milkshake. So that's something that you can have a think about. So that was our final book in our Oliver's series. That was Oliver's Milkshake by Vivian French. And thank you for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.